For the next 4 days, we'll be celebrating Khmer New Year here in Siem Reap. We'll be attending the Siem Reap Sankranta festival and taking you along with us for each of the 4 days. Today is April 13th and officially the first day of the festival, so let's check out what we got up to. There are a few places in town where the celebrations are taking place, but we're heading straight to Pub Street, which I think will be the craziest part of town in terms of the water and tobacco powder. We've already driven past some people on bikes with their water gear ready to go, so I think we're in for a really fun time. Get it!
Alright, first things first, we gotta get a piece.
We definitely broke the budget on these, so let's hope that they actually work. We've made our way to the end of Pub Street where we found a bit of a hub with music and some activities and best of all, heaps of water fights. Rosh definitely seems to be targeting people of a certain age group.
No. I waited for him so he wouldn't get a fright.
Something feels so wrong about shooting water in a kid's playground, which seems to be the crux of this festival at the moment.
Look away.
Hi, we're Rosh and Stace. If you're new around here, we've been traveling the world for 10 months so far and we're aiming to do it for at least 12. If you're not new around here, you're probably wondering where the rest of our Vietnam series is. We promise you it's coming. We still have videos from Hoi An, Mui Ne and Ho Chi Minh City which will be coming out after our Khmer New Year series. Anyways, back to the video. So this guy got me really good, it's like in the face, wasn't it? So then he gave me a free beer.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
But now I'm pretty sure this beer is half dirty water, shootout water, so I might have to dispose of it so I don't get sick. Unfortunate, it happens. I feel like we're in some sort of weird video game where it's like the streets go quiet and then you'll walk past a group of people with these and then suddenly like a water fight breaks out, but then you keep walking and it's peaceful again.
But there's also lots of people pretending to blend in and then they've got a water bottle behind their back, an ice cold water bottle, and they put it down your spine.
We haven't been talcum powdered yet though. The best part about this, I mean it might sound horrible, getting sprayed with water poured on your head, but it's 40 degrees, it is heavenly, and now we actually get to walk and wander through Siem Reap and not be hot. This is a dream. Let's be real, if I don't get the runs after this,
What did she say?
it'll be a freaking miracle because I've had so much water shot directly into my mouth. I need to stop smiling. Now there's obviously a lot more to the celebrations than just water fights. Tomorrow there's meant to be a drone show in the sky which will be super awesome. We're so excited for that. First time we actually saw a drone show was when we were in Paris Disneyland on this same trip. We'll link that playlist up there. Oh, we're very excited for that, plus a whole bunch of games and things. It's really, we're just literally going to spend the 4 days immersing ourselves in this festival.
Always look both ways before annihilating children.
Now it feels like we're really involved.
There's talcum powder in my lungs.
So we're seeing tubs of water all throughout Pub Street and in the other busy hubs. Sometimes they'll let you fill up for free, other times it'll be 1,000 or 2,000 real. Just depends on the vendor. Generally if you buy a drink or something from them, they'll let you fill up for free.
It really feels like the festival's just getting started, not really busy. People are still buying their water. And Stace is wanting to stop at this Australian bar to watch a football.
Okay, we've stopped for a quick drink, but even at the pubs you're not safe. We're still getting hit. Beware, you will get wet if you come out during Khmer New Year celebrations.
Thankfully, we've got our trusty water bags. Let's hope.
Well, I hope it's trusty.
This is so crazy. Sitting in a pub,
People just walking past, shooting water at you. Literally, I'm holding my drink like this because I do not want to get sick from water getting in my drink. It's crazy. It's so much fun. And it's only the first night. So this is just the first day Reap Sankranta Khmer New Year celebrations, but we're going to put up a video for every single day of the festival, plus at the end of the festival put up a full video of the whole 4-day celebration, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. Now, aside from being super fun, I believe the reason behind the water fights and the talcum powder is to do with the fact that Khmer New Year falls in April, which is apparently the hottest month in Cambodia. I think it marks the end of the dry season before the wet season starts. So, I mean, our time in Cambodia has been 40 degrees every single day. So I think that is kind of the origin for the water fights. It makes it a little bit more enjoyable for everyone because you're not hot. And like I said, we're loving exploring Siem Reap and actually not being hot for once. Okay, we've had our drink, we've had a sit down. It's time to get back into the action. We're going to wander kind of towards the night market. We probably won't go through the night market. We're not super hungry, but just wandering. We haven't really gone to kind of the other festivities near the royal gardens or anything like that yet. First night, just enjoying the water fighting, and then over the next few days, hopefully, we'll get into a bit more of the other options available for the festival.
Always aim for the smallest target.
There are definitely a mix of tourists and locals getting involved, and I promise you it is not just children. Definitely a mix of both getting involved with the festivities. For some of the more traditional celebrations, I know a lot of people head home to their family, so Phnom Penh is pretty much empty during the festival as everyone goes back to their villages, spends time with their family. A lot of people come to Siem Reap, but a lot to the local villages as well.
Probably should have worn actually not a coloured bra.
Definitely a mix of very warm water and ice cold water going around. Not a fan of the ice cold water. Like a money shot. Most of our water fights have been pretty low stakes so far, although this kid has now just decided to grab our GoPro and run off with it. And after we finally got our GoPro back, he actually took Rosh's piece.
He's got my piece! He's got my piece!
As well, but we did get both things back eventually, but it seemed to be a bit of a game because he stole the GoPro twice. That was a close one. This is a sport, keeping up with all these kids and adults. It's a lot of fun, having the time of our lives, I think. Cannot even tell that it's probably still 40 degrees outside, which is very nice, but I can't wait to see what the next 3 days have in store for us.
Okay, we've come to the night market for a little bit of a break. There seems to be an unspoken rule where you're not allowed to water fight around here, maybe because of all the food. But we're having a pretty good time right now. I am exhausted.
Me too, I'm so tired. And we've only been out for like 2.5 hours, but definitely coming out at night seems to be a lot of fun. We'll try and head out a bit earlier tomorrow for day 2. Check out some of the other activities, check out the Royal Palace Gardens and everything going on along the river as well, so make sure you stay tuned for our day 2 and also our full experience celebrating Khmer New Year at Siem Reap Sankranta Festival. We are having a good time so far, so we'll give our full opinion in that final video. So walking along the river, there are a whole bunch of food stalls for ages, so many different options, so you can grab a bite to eat, but still in the water zone, so there are still people shooting water everywhere, so be aware of that. But yeah, heaps of food options, which is really cool.
People can get you from literally anywhere. We're hiding in the darkness and someone opened their van door and shot water at us. Nobody's safe.
That's it from day 1. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss days 2, 3 and 4, and in the meantime check out some of our favourite videos below. Thanks for watching!